It's important to get a good last name when you get married, too. You get a bad last name, you're stuck with that thing for a year or two. My older daughter almost married a pickle. I'm not making this up. His name was Pickle. She goes, Mother, it's pronounced pickle. I said, sweet pie, it's spelled pickle. I'm not going to introduce you to my nice friends. This is my daughter and her husband, Mr. and Mrs. Pickle, and their little boy, Dill, and the baby Gherkin. She's so sweet. Oh, don't. I actually thought Hughes was a good last name. Honestly, we have Hughes Market, Hughes Paint, Howard Hughes. I mean, Hughes is everywhere. People can't spell it or pronounce it. I'm not kidding, they call me Hudges. My favorite is Hughes. It's great when people call to sell you something on the phone. They go, Mrs. Hughes? And I go, no, I'm sorry, you have the wrong number. Not me. I was at the doctor with my mother one time. This is absolutely, I'm not making up. One thing was Mother and I and one other lady. And the nurse comes in and she goes, Mrs. Finally, the woman stood up and said, puke. Her name was Puke. P-U-Q-U-E? I don't know. Now, would you marry Mr. Puke? Would you? Look out. Check it out. See how your name rhymes with it or something, or what it rhymes with. My father had a customer at the airlines one time. Her name was Alice M. Shit. That was her name. I remember that from when I was a little kid, not supposed to be listening to a conversation. But you've got to be careful. You know, Hughes, people in France can't pronounce Hughes. All the letters are silent. In France, I'm Mrs. Last Friday, after Weight Watchers, a bunch of us went to the Pancake House. The place was really crowded, too. And when our table was ready, they made an announcement. They said, huge party of 4, huge party of... And everybody looks. Huge party of 4, thank you. I know I need to lose weight, but when I go to the beach, the lifeguard doesn't come over and say, lady, when are you going home? The tide would like to come in. I have tried to lose weight. I even exercised once. Oh, I did it more than once, but not a lot more. But I swear I gained weight. And then somebody had the nerve to say to me, you're just gaining muscle. Oh, come on. Do I look like somebody that wants to be a big, fat, muscular woman? Thank heaven girdles are back in the store. Have you noticed that? They're everywhere. All these tummy tucking, all of that kind of stuff, girdles. I bought a girdle. Pulled that thing on, pushed all the fat up, gave 2 bra sizes, and put flat on my face. And I've tried all the fat stuff. I even tried spirulina. Has anyone heard of it? Yeah. Spirulina? Somebody's heard of it. Where are you?
Spirulina.
Yes. It's plankton, right?
And chlorella has both.
And krill? Oh, I didn't know that. That's probably my favorite part of it, the krill. Do you know who eat plankton and krill? That's exactly right. Whales. Whales. Think of it for a minute. How could that ever be a good idea?